Hi, and this is Mike Garner from MrMikeGarner.com, witnessing the world from Thailand at the moment. And this is just another presentation with some observations. And I'm witnessing at the moment, a massive shift in UK news. But I want to relate this really to ourselves. What's going on at the moment is, and it's without political judgment or any judgment really, it's just an observation, that the news is demonising Russia and this poisoning that's took place, where these two people have been poisoned and this police officer. And how do we know what's going on? The conspiracy theorists and possibly me might look at it and think, well, is it true? There's so much fake news out there. But because we listen to this, our opinions are being manipulated, and we're only getting one series of facts, what we're being told, and how do we know on any level that that's true? And yet there's a pending new Cold War situation developing between Russia and us, maybe commercially, economically, maybe militarily, who knows? But it's certainly out there, and it's certainly potential for something to kick off. This is what happens in our daily lives, isn't it? Where things potentially can kick off. Things can make our situations turbulent at work or at home, domestically, in business, by possibly something that somebody tells us has happened or has been said about something or about us. Or maybe we interpret something that happens to us in a certain way. And in an objective way, in other words, as the witness, we can possibly make sense of it, but being subjected to it, in other words, when it happens to us, we emotionalise it and we get involved in it and we go into judgment and we go into maybe revenge, we want to react, and we react in three ways, which is to fight, become argumentative, or maybe even to physically fight. Sometimes we block it and we go into flight and we run away. Some people, ultimate flight would be suicide, and they could commit suicide over something that's not even true, something that they subjectively take to heart and can't cope with, but maybe in a different frame of mind they would have coped with, and that's tragedy. Or sometimes people freeze, they just lock up and they don't know what to do and they end up in a rut. They settle rather than doing something about it and becoming a victor to the situation and become a victim. So observing this going on and many other things going on, there was a lady in the village here who broke her wrist, and I've been observing and witnessing that family. I've been helping down at the Red Cross Hospital, people who are in trauma here. And it happens all the time in the UK or wherever you are in Europe, wherever you are in the world. Shit happens. There's a swear word. I love that word, S-H-I-T, because in the word shit you can put an F in it and shift. I'm far from teaching you what to do in your own shitty situations, but life can be just shit and rain. Certainly on the news there's not a lot of edifying, powerful, empowering, positive stuff, and you get bombarded with this, and I'm witnessing this all the time. And wherever you are, what do you do with it? I found that the Buddhist way, the Thai way, is to become almost detached from it, is to, I wouldn't say become indifferent, but you certainly don't show it. The roads here are so busy, and yet people drive and you see very little road rage, none at all really. They soak it up. Do you hear that? That's a little lizard. The background of nature here. There's so many people, so many things going on here, that people, if they reacted to everything, you'd be very reactive. You'd be walking on eggshells, because there's so many potential stresses in society and life, in an overpopulated community. I'm not overpopulated where I live in a very rural place in the sticks. It's very quiet and peaceful, apart from these these animals, nature, which is beautiful. But you go into the cities and the roads are busy. Bangkok is gridlocked most of the time, and if you reacted to that with a Western head on, you'd literally boil over. Your blood pressure would be sky high. But here I notice passive drivers, non-confrontation, passive resistance. They zone out here. And the lady that broke her wrist has just gone into repair and relaxation rather than reaction, looking for blame and making a claim. So relaxation is the answer, I feel. Active passive resistance, being aware but not allowing yourself to react and to be triggered, and not believing everything that's presented to you, because a lot of it is fake, a lot of people are fake, a lot of news is fake, and just trusting in yourself and trusting and respecting things when you've got the evidence, the real facts, not the second-hand facts, not the assumed facts, the actual real facts. And quite a lot of the news, you'll never get the facts. So, and a lot of the news anyway, it won't affect you. You know, it's over there, and you can send it love. I'm not saying, you know, don't listen, but listen and then do something positive. Don't go into fear, don't go into reaction, don't go into anger. Don't go into freeze either. Do something positive with it. Send it love, send it healing, send it positive attention, send it a blessing. If you want to know how to do that, I'm the guy, because I've got plenty of techniques around that. But really speaking, it's very easy to become reactive and switch that button off on your mind and just go into peace, go into balance, go into control. Don't react, because a lot of the stuff we react to is not true. Fake situations, fake people, and things that really... Can you hear that? That makes me smile. Those are insects just getting on with it. A giraffe is just a giraffe. It knows how to be a giraffe. An elephant knows how to be an elephant. A dog knows how to be a dog. We've lost how to be human, being human, a human being. And you've said before, I'll say it again, that human beings, you're meant to just be happy, be alive, be positive, be free and unlimited. As I continue to witness the world, I notice a lot of people, irrespective of poverty or lack of possessions or no possessions, hear that people are free and unlimited. They're not bonded, not tied down, they're not weighed down by stuff. You know, the mortgage that we work all our life to pay, mortgage, the etymology, the Latin, mort gauge, death grip. And it's like an albatross around your neck. It binds you, it ties you down, turns you into a slave, really, for the things that we don't really need but we think we do, doing things that we don't enjoy but we continue to do them. So witness your own behaviour, witness what goes on, and in my opinion pay far less attention to all this unimportant stuff that you can do nothing about other than send it a blessing, send it love, and be positive. And the stuff that you're worrying about that limits you, if you can do something about it, then do something about it. Stop worrying. If you can't do something about it, then why are you worrying? Because you can't do anything about it. Do something in an area where you can do something positive. Best way to raise your own self-esteem and feel good is to do something good for somebody else, and that'll make you automatically feel fantastic. So feel fantastic, witness the world, and don't take it too seriously. The world's a classroom, but it should be a playground as well. And play and smile and enjoy and find peace of mind. And if I can help you with that, you know where I am. So check back for more Witnessing the World with me, Mike Garner, from MrMikeGarner.com, and I'll catch you again. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all.